Today is February 14th, otherwise known as Valentine's Day. Now I know that there's a bunch of folks out there that love Valentine's Day because it's a day that you get to celebrate with your loved ones. Candy, flowers, dinner, celebrating love. And then of course there's the folks that are part of the Lonely Hearts Club that kind of resent when the holiday comes around. Me? I have a whole other reason to celebrate February 14th because not only is it Valentine's Day, it's also my wedding anniversary. That's right, on February 14th, 1998, I proposed to Mary. And I thought I'd let you in on a little bit of history here. This is the guy that proposed to Mary in 1998. Not this guy, that's Zach Wilde. This guy. Here's a less offensive shot, maybe. Let's see if we can get this to focus. That strapping young gentleman here. That's me. That's Mary. That's Mary's brother. This was after I had already proposed. Now, on February 14th, 1998, I proposed by giving Mary a bag of goodies, including like a candy heart, some other like tchotchkes, teddy bears, etc. Put a ring at the bottom of the gift bag that I was giving her. And when she finally got to the last item, which was kind of hidden, I was able to pop the question. Thankfully, she said yes. Unbelievably, she said yes. Now, not only did she say yes to this guy, but she said yes to that guy that lived in this tiny apartment. Let's see how much we can focus here. Now we have some younger friends and we also have folks that watch the channel and ask about success, etc. And I always want to point out the fact that although we live in a house now, and we have a channel and we have jobs and life looks fantastic from the outside, it didn't always start out that way. This is where I lived when Mary met me. So what this represents, almost this entire piece here, is all of a 500 square foot apartment that I rented in Staten Island, New York, that when I met Mary, we went on a date. Our first date was to a pizza place that was located probably 6 blocks away from where I lived in Staten Island. La Rocca's Pizza. It was known as La Rocca's Pizzas and Ice. They had the world's best Italian ices. People will tell you that Ralph's is the best, but La Rocca's was better. We got a pizza, we got ices, we sat down and we watched a movie on like an 11-inch TV in the house. So basically what we're talking about is a TV that's almost the size of like the old iPads. So this, unbelievably, said yes to this while living in this. Somehow the stars aligned. And let me just point out that when I lived here, I wasn't making enough to even keep my car on the road at the time. So basically had to shelf my car and start from scratch. You get the song about starting at the bottom. And that was basically me. So not only did she deal with this guy and how he looked in this place, she also had to deal with all of the quirky likes that I deal with, including this. This is Mary with Mean Gene Okerlund. At the time, with WCW. So we went to a WCW party. Mary was quick to be brought into my world, which everyone is a part of now through the channel. But at the time, when you're thinking about trying to court the woman of your dreams by bringing her to a professional wrestling event, maybe not the best way to woo somebody. Fast forward 1 year, we got married on February 14th, 1999, in Staten Island, Holy Rosary Church. We paid for our own wedding ourselves, which again meant, if you look back to where we were at that apartment, we had moved into a very, very small 2-bedroom apartment close to Holy Rosary in South Beach, Staten Island, where we could afford to pay rent and started to just put away money. What we paid for was to rent out a lodge room at the naval base in Fort Wadsworth, Staten Island. At least I believe it was Fort Wadsworth. I may be forgetting over the years. But this is essentially things looked like that day. And here, that's my dad. If you were watching the video the other day, you know, my dad passed away 6 years ago, so pictures like this are really great to look at. Somehow, I ended up with this. Don't ask me how that's possible. If anything comes out of this video, you should know anything and everything is possible. This was our first dance as husband and wife. By the way, what I should tell you is, while there's not really a lot of traces in these pictures, this was a themed wedding. So when we got married, we had a 1980s themed wedding. Tables had Reese's Pieces on it, and for favors we gave away these little guys. Everybody got a Rubik's Cube. All out of music, 1980s based. This is a shot at the church, and this funny guy next to me here, that's Dave. You've seen him before in videos with, and Dave, I apologize, I'm butchering your channel name again. I think it's Moto Madness, Ducati Moto Madness. He films videos on his motorcycle. Has since moved to Florida, Orlando, after we moved here, about 2 or 3 years after. And this, unbelievably, is what I'm celebrating 18 years with today. Hard to believe. I have to be the luckiest person in the world. After we got married, we took a very short honeymoon in the Poconos, just because I couldn't actually get time off from the job that I was working, and we needed to have a little bit of a buffer. So when we did have time to get our official honeymoon, which was about, Mary will probably kill me if I get the dates wrong, I think 2 or 3 months later, maybe 2 months. This picture is her from Fulton's Crab House when we were at Disney World. And this is funny because Fulton's is no longer there now, and of course that's Paddlefish. There you go. Since that time, we've basically operated as one person, and Mary has always indulged any ridiculous idea that I have. I am truly, truly blessed to have her. This picture is me after we were married in 1999. This is Francine from ECW. This was taken at Goldfinger Strip Club in Queens after going to an ECW event at the Elks Club. We had a meet and greet. Strip club. Mary brought me there. Wanted to make sure I got time with everybody. Who does that? This was a little while later. Philadelphia, ECW Fan Fest. That's Bubba Ray Dudley. Looks a little bit different these days. Former TNA World Champion. Get the tables. And you may say, for a very long time, I was a Paul Heyman guy. And there he is. A year later, we were even more blessed with this. This is the earliest known picture of Jesse. This was the most embarrassing picture I could find of Jesse. So today, while everybody is celebrating with their boxes of chocolate and candy and knickknacks, I have the greatest gift of all. That's this. My 2 favorite people in the world around me all the time. And being able to walk down the beach here, take a picture, one of my favorite shots that I have of them. Let me say this again, I am truly blessed. 18 years together. I have said this over and over again to at least my family and my close friends in private. If I was to die tomorrow, I would die a happy man. This has been the greatest single experience that I could ever have as a life, and I love the fact that every day I get to wake up with them. Hopefully one day all of you find something similar and you're able to experience life and enjoy everything together. So, quick video today. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy anniversary, Mary. I love you. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. See you guys.